Please kindly answer my question by raising up your hand. Is anyone here Muslim, Buddhist, Christian? Okay, thanks you. I am also Buddhist. Good afternoon, judges and the audience. My name is OVP Sakanatlikon. I am the sophomore studying International Relations at Royal University of Law and Economics. Today, I am very excited to be given the opportunity to join this public speaking organized by ELIX. As the theme of the public speaking this year focuses on global citizen, I would like to introduce you to my topic, which is religious discrimination. As I have seen that in our society, people tend to discriminate each other because of the discrimination, because of the religious belief, and this discrimination has the negative impact on our society. And as I'm a youth in this society, I don't want to see the discrimination in any form, particularly religious discrimination. So it is the reason why I choose this topic and to present to you today. With my topic today, I would like to define the definition of religious discrimination. I will raise some examples from the real society, and then I finally point out the action that taken by the government and the organization. Okay, let's get started. Religious discrimination is the term in which people tend to treat the other people differently and unfairly because of their religious belief. And the term of ignoring, bullying, harassing, and rejecting are considered as the discrimination. For example, a Muslim girl from Indonesia studying in the States was harassed and bullied by her classmates because of her religious belief. Okay, let's move on to the real case that really happened in our society. According to CNN News in 2015, a woman identified as a Muslim as she wears a scarf was refused to offer an unopened beverage by the cabin crew. Instead of rejecting her request, the cabin crew gave a man who sat next to her an unopened beverage. And when the Muslim woman asked for the reason, the cabin crew answered that because she would use it. She rejected the request because she assumed that the Muslim girl would use it as the weapon on the plane. Next, okay, let's move on to the second case. According to the BBC News in 2013, a minority religious group in a small city located in West Java, Indonesia, was rejected to show their worship at the mosque by the local authority, and the local authority shut down the mosque and its surrounding area to prevent people from going inside because they said that because the religious group tried to spread their faith to the local citizens. However, the follower of the religious group claimed that they have right in order to show their worship at the mosque, and they also have right in order to spread their faith, no matter what. And the third case, according to the BBC News in 2013 as well, a medical staff who work in a private hospital in London was ordered to work behind the desk, instead of working with the patients as we had done before. because of the reason that she refused uh, not to show, not to hide her gross necklace. Actually, she has been wearing the necklace for 30 years at work, and there is nothing happened. But later on, the hospital ordered her to hide her necklace because of the reason that it would be grabbed by the patient and it would hurt her. But she refused the request. But she refused the request. But she refused the request. All this case, we can see that it's kind of the discrimination against the religious belief. Well, for the first case, we can learn that we can learn that some people feel insecure and uncomfortable with the Muslim because they think that all the Muslims are terrorists. So they might be in danger if they are with Muslim. And the third case, we also can learn that at workplace that the discrimination against the religious belief as well, because the worker are not allowed to show their religious belief as they want to show. According to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, people are given equal rights and freedom, and they will not be distinct by color or race, or distinct of color, race, sex, religious or political belief. However, in the real society, there is the inequality among the population in the world. So the United Nations has been concerned about this problem, and they placed the member states. They placed the member state to prevent any form of discrimination in the society, and to ensure that everyone in the society live freely from the discrimination in any form. In addition to this, the in addition to this, the worker, the government and some organizations in Europe, in North America, in Asia, such as ILO, IMARDS, and the Asia Foundation, has been working hand in hand in order to combat the discrimination in any form, especially the religious discrimination. By promoting the international standard, the international level standard, by support equality, and they also fostering implementation of human rights, and they improve the engagement between the government and the citizens. In conclusion, as I would like to say that because I am the youth in this society, I would like to see my society free with discrimination, particularly the freedom of belief, So I decided to choose this topic by defining the definition of this topic, by dressing up the real case in the society, and to pointing out the action that taken by the government and some organizations. So before the end of this speech, this speaking, I would like to tell about myself. I would like to tell about my experience. During my life-changing experience in Indonesia and Japan, I have spent my time working and studying with the youth from different religious groups, from Muslim to Buddhist, from Buddhist to Christian. And well, I hang out with them, I studied with them, and I even share the bedroom with them. I learned that no matter who they are, where they come from, or what religious belief they are in, they should be treated, valued, and respected equally as we are. And in the last minute, I would like to suggest you to be more understandable and reasonable. You don't have to judge the other or discriminate the other based on their differences. You have to learn about the differences, and you have to work hand in hand with the other people from different backgrounds in order to produce a better change and to make a peaceful world for all. Thanks you.